Let me catch you up on the current situation.
G'day warbanders and welcome back to another video. This time I'm playing Shadow Empire and I thought I'd just do it like a let's play or a campaign in Shadow Empire. And yeah, we're going to roleplay as Gallia from Valkyrie Chronicles. We're going to play as a monarchy, I think, probably meritocracy a little bit. I'm not going to play as autocratic because that doesn't suit Gallia. So I thought we'll play on an unclassified planet. So that's like a random planet. I could land on anything. And I'll stress this again, guys, that I don't save scum in strategy games. So if I die in this game, like the series is over. Like if my city just falls to raiders or some massive faction that just declares war on me at the start of the game, it's over. So this series could go on for ages, or it could go on for like 2 episodes. Okay, so we're going to start on a small planet because I like for my games to finish, because you can get these like super giant planets like Colossus class, which I'm not really interested in. There's also Oceania, which I'm not a big fan, like, because there's no naval units yet, so I'm still sticking to the core experience. So yeah, we're going to click unclassified and we'll just roll with what we got. And they've added a mayhem mode, which makes the game harder, but I'm just going to play sort of base level, like no extreme changes. I could click this, but you know, the game's already hard enough for me because you can, like, the RNG in this game can fuck you over. All right, so we're gonna do drop me in the game now. So I'm not gonna see anything. It's just gonna drop me in the game, and you know, things gonna happen. And I'm gonna have complete fog of war, 1 human player, city state, start, militia only, because I like starting as like a little nobody. Normal development speed, air force enabled, because if we get some air force going, that'll be interesting. Only supreme command council, keep it simple. And I usually play on regular, but I'm going to give it a hard level. That just basically gives the AI some more bonuses, like 10% bonus, I'm pretty sure, to their combat. So it's going to be a little bit harder, but not too much. All right, boys, we're going to generate the planet. Now let's see if we can survive. We might roll a moon planet or some shitty planet that like we can't survive on, but you know, I'm ready to ride or die on this one, boys. Alrighty, so we're going to name our regime Gallia from Valkyrie Chronicles, which is like a small state that's trying to survive invasion from that game. So we're going to customize. And again, guys, if you want to participate, leave a comment below and I'll put you as a governor or someone else. I will try and choose someone that's competent, like in terms of leaders, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to pick yellow and blue because I think I'm pretty sure those are the colors. And we'll just pick a cool flag. I'm not really caring about the flag. Yeah, probably this one. This looks all right. And yeah, we're going to play pretty meta on this one, like meritocracy. So, and probably government. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what we roll. Previous king is buried. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Yep. You are the king of Gallia. Some subjects cheer your ascension, but not all. We'll see who we get in the leaders tab. New Zeitgeist wanders throughout the land, ending a time of bureaucracy. This is pretty good. This is one of the best Zeitgeists you can get. 100 BPs. That's so good. Because BPs are like your lifeblood in this game. Alright, what we got in our stratagems? We got a GR shell camera. I've never seen that before. Might be just a few seconds of imagery. Oh my god, what is that? We got GR optics. New methods to construct sites will increase the accuracy of your weapons. That sounds pretty good, especially if we have shitty infantry. I need more political points, blah blah blah. Send a spy. The spies are pretty good for recon. Love sending them out. Ascension speech. Let's see what we rolled here. So we have mind. So research bonus. Look, what should I choose here? I'm probably going to choose mind because I like those bonuses in terms of research. Like those research bonuses are really juicy. So I'm going to choose them. And our leader here likes us doing that. He's a 2 cap. He's commander of our first HQ, which is he's kind of bad though. He does have some skills in the combat skills section. infantry tactics, but he's pretty shitty commander. He doesn't like meritocracy. He's pretty emotional. Like, we gotta get rid of this dude. Straight up. Like, look at his face. Fuck this dude. But he still likes us choosing our options, so we'll go with calculating and logical. Alright, and this depends, like the organization I want to choose at the start of the game, it depends on my situation. So we'll worry about that later. Let's just check our leaders for a second. So who we get? We got level 4 as our advisor. That is so sick. He likes autocracy though, so he might be hard to please. He likes commerce, but that's too good to pass up. So we got to make this guy happy. We got to like place him in a research council. We got a secretary. Everything else is pretty shit except our advisor and director of Supreme Command Council. So let's do like an overview. So we got Michael New River. As we saw before, he's pretty trash. And we got Newt Sotomore, 36 intelligence, 31 war, 46 charisma. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good for level 4. That's super good. He's good at trade. He's good at interrogation. So that's pretty good. And who else we got? Secretary, level 1. Don't really care about him. Reserve pool. Again, these dudes, they gotta go. I'm not sure if reserve members, like, will they annoy you if they stick around? Probably. Oh, this guy's a leader of a faction called the Warrior Army. So that's going to be annoying because he's a level 1. And we got our Director of Supreme Command Council. At level 3, that's all right. Like, I don't mind level 3s. Like, I'll use them if I have no one else on board. So, like, she can stay there for now. And also, guys, remember, comment below if you want to see your name, one of these commanders or characters or whatever. And then we got a level 2 for our governor, who's unaligned. He hates democracy, which, yeah, we're okay with, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go for government. Yeah, government, and yeah, we'll go for meritocracy. So we're democratic right now, but that will change in the future, hopefully. And yeah, all right. So this is the most important part of the game. Is like, where do we expand first? So we got some water near us. We got some ruins with some decent scrap, which is good to get some early resources in. And our resources are, yeah, we got some industrial points. It looks like we're on a desert planet. Let's have a look at our help, planet statistics. So yeah, a pretty deserty planet. Like, you know, if you walk outside without a suit, you just die. Not much rainfall, so trace rainfall, so that water might be a problem. Very minimal levels of oxygen. Geological activity, so that probably means some mining activity, so we can get some mines going. Heavy elements 107%, which I think is what we need for mining. And aircraft engine advice is light propeller or jet. So we can, it seems like we can build some aircraft, which is pretty nice. Agricultural crops. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Hey guys, so I want to let you know, like, I don't know everything in this game. I'm probably gonna have like little slip-ups here and there. So feel free to correct me in the comments if I missed something. But yeah, I'm still above average at this game. I'm not the best. I have 100 hours, but not like 1,000 hours. So, you know, things could vary in terms of what I do compared to other people who play this game. So we got an unknown zone here on non-aligned forces. So we might expand towards them because we don't want that unit there blocking our supply lines. So we'll see. We'll get our main dude to go check him out. Oh, shit. That's a big stack right there. We need to deal with that. So we're going to try and block this stack because it's super close to our city. Because if we don't, we're going to get danger in one of our cities. So this zone danger might increase if we don't get rid of this. So we're going to try and circle this dude. Try and focus him down. See if we can... Oh. Who's this? Oh, we're right next door to a major regime. So we might not bother them. I don't know who they are yet, so they might be... Look, but judging by their flag, they don't seem like nice guys. Look at that, a fire behind a castle, like, that just signals trouble right away. So, We'll expand this direction. This is actually a good spawn, I think. We've got some glaciers, so that's pretty cool. So we're not being too much resistance. We don't want that stack coming out to kill us. Okay, so with Shadow Empire, we want to like choose what we want to focus on. Like, do we want to get more troops out? Do we want to focus more on our industry, like our metal resources? Well, in my opinion, it's always better to go and get some more troops out first, because we want to cover all our land with infantry. Some people like going for MGs at the start, but I find machine guns are very ammo intensive, so you run out of ammo very quickly. So I want more efficient ammo units, so I'm going to choose infantry for this one, just to get some goons out, scouting out the area. I can't afford some machine gun still, so maybe I will take a machine gun, because more units out in the field is always better for me, because we need some infantry out there to block out all the potential enemy stacks. All right, we're gonna make our decision. Do we go for a research, or to research military or economic technology? I don't like going for any foreign affairs or secret service. They're not really that useful in the early game. Interior council might be good, because like we can get better leaders and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not really focused on that right now. Like right now you want to survive, so I might go for, let's see. All right, yeah, we want to try and rush automatic rifle. I always feel like automatic rifle is a good bet to go after, because it is a good, it's a decent step up from your shitty guns. So I think I'll go for military research, because it's always a good bet to get better military tech. All right, and what else we got? Cool, I think that's the end of the turn, unless there's anything else. What I like to do in this game is do like a RTS sort of cycle. So I check my leaders, I check my stratagems, I check my reports or my income. So I should probably do that now. That's just my phone going off, if you can hear that. All right, we're doing okay on money. Where's our treasury? Let's see how much money we're making. I wish Vic made how much money you're getting way more clearer. But yeah, we're running a little bit of a deficit here. That's fine. It's only like a couple of credits. That's not really that concerning. And we got a spy, so I might send this dude out. Who do I'm going to send it out to. So we're surrounded by non-aligned forces, so that's actually pretty good. So there's not going to be much organized resistance right now. So that's pretty good. All right, so we can also get political points if you want, but I don't think that's a good idea. You can get paranoia, which is, I can get an increase in fear, which is, I could do this. So the reason why you take these cards is so you can get fate points to get more of these high level stratagems like these, which are pretty good. Like a specified GR tech. I don't know what this does. I forgot what it does. So GR optics and shell camera. Is it in here somewhere? Oh, where is it? I think it's in... Where is it? I don't know what that is. Unfortunately, I haven't seen that GR tech before, so I'll have to look that up sometime later. It could be a good idea to recruit a junior, so we could probably roll someone good, but we don't have enough political power anyway for any of these stratagems, so I'm going to pass the turn. It is winner 380 AA, and yeah, Gallia is going to expand. We're going to try and survive, and yeah, let's end the first turn. See what happens. Will they attack us? This radar faction. They attacked us. They want blood. Okay, this is the problem with the early games, that you can get run down, but there's an encirclement opportunity here. As you can see, my spy has revealed all the land. This is a weird country. Look at this. Glaciers everywhere. This is an interesting map. Wow, this is going to be fun. I've never seen a map like this before. So I'm going to try and circle this. We got to deal with this right away. There's no question about that. So we're going to try and get our dudes to encircle. And when you encircle a unit, you get more bonuses. So we're going to see the combat odds here. The combat odds is still not good, because you can see the modified offensive power against his modified defensive power. So we don't really have a huge advantage. So I'm going to still like try and box him in. Yes, we do have him in circle, but that doesn't really matter for free folk because they just don't have logistics, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, we're going to try and deal with this threat straight away. Can we afford some infantry right now? No, we can't. This is annoying. Go deal with these dudes. Fuck these rifle militia, man. They just spawn right next to my city. All right, so for some adventurers, they want some help. We receive radio contact from Hex 1232. A private expedition by some of our people has established control. Yes, we're going to try and help them.
Roger.
That's free land right there. All right, and then we're going to spread evenly our BPs because we don't have that much, but we'll go half and half. The director didn't like us for doing that, like the Supreme Commander, so that's all right. The LS, the Lawful Society, would appreciate it if you would agree to take a candidate of ours into your service. Absolutely, because there's a chance that we might get someone good. Let's see if we got someone good. So leader. Turn off all of them and then go to reserve pool. Nah, you gave us a trash, dude. Frederick Firestorm. Bro, are you serious? He loves autocracy, so he's still... I hate when they give you a bad dude. Alright, so we got something to choose here. Look, I don't want them to lead that. You know what I'll do? I'll get that other dude in. We'll go to manage, we go to leaders. Let's see if we can get the advisor to be that that council leader. Oh, wrong button. This UI confuses me sometimes. Relieve. I'll give you a better job. Because I believe a director is better than an advisor. So, but I can't dismiss them. So I need more political power. Oh no, he's right there. Yes. So that's pretty good. We can get a good dude in our military research. Of course, he will not have the skills, I believe. Like, he's good at trade, but nothing else. And interrogation and intimidating. So he's going to take some time to level up, but that will pay dividends in the long run because he will start leveling up over time, and that's always better than just having the initial stats, I believe. So we're going to appoint him to be our military research man. He liked us for doing that, so that's pretty good. We want to discover, I believe. Discover stuff. Roger that. And we got to deal with this dude right now. I could attack him. I would take casualties. Is it worth it though? I don't know. I think I should wait till I get more soldiers in. Oh, I ran out of political power. Alright, we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. If he attacks me and I lose more troops, I'm going to have to attack. Alright, I'm just doing my my stratagem check. We'll send another spy. No, we can't do that. So, alright, we'll pass the turn. Alright, adventurers over here. So we'll try and link up. What assets do they have? We've got a trade point. Interesting. So we get some more private credits for our private economy. How's our private economy going anyway? So they're trying to build a light industry. That's pretty good. Like a light industry early game is pretty nice to get some industrial points going. Their private eco is doing pretty well. The people really don't like the enemy being next to our city, so this is why I'm a bit annoyed, because it's decreasing our happiness. So we've got to deal with that threat straight away. And we also have a degraded battery. And also another strat, guys, is to nationalize your transport hub. I feel like when you get to that point, we have money, you can nationalize some of your stuff here and, you know, get more bang for your buck from your transport hub. So that's always important to do early game, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, we'll pass turn. See what happens. Okay, we got multiple enemies coming in our position. We got attacked, but we killed more of them than they killed of us. Oh geez, we're in a time of bureaucracy, so we know that. Okay, so he's advanced, and we've got a new militia regiment. That's really nice. Oh boy. All right, let's try and surround him to get that bonus. Yeah, we gotta be really have a lot of precision. I don't want him to link up with that unit. I don't think I have enough dudes to cover every angle. Maybe if I go here and I send a dude around there. Yeah, we go. I've completely surrounded him. Nice. All right. Attack, my brethren. Attack for Gallia. For Gallia to arms.
Going in.
Going in. Going in, boys. Kill him. Kill him now, boys. Okay, we're doing pretty well.
Mission success.
We won. We completely annihilated that force. That was epic. We just won the battle. And yeah, they all surrendered. That's amazing. So that's where you gotta be patient, okay, in attacking, because if you don't, you're just gonna lose troops unnecessarily. So we're gonna deal with this troop coming up near our base. Link up that village. Oh, they've already taken over the village. That's insane, dude. That's what I mean. It's really hard to save those adventurers sometimes with what they hold, because the game always seems to like put independent units near them, like enemy units. So yeah, we can't really help them out right now. We can send a 600-man militia unit, but the militia are not that great. They're good for defensive, like defending your territory, but that's about it. They can be good like in that situation where I just rolled a bunch of marauders. All right. Where do I want to send this militia unit? I think I'll try and extend my territory, because you know there's a chance of me unlocking finding GR equipment if I advance through these lands. But it's pretty barren here, guys. There's not much people, so I don't know. Can we survive? So far, we're next to a friendly major. Like, luckily they're not declared war on us. Can we don't have any diplomatic stratagems yet, so we can't really talk with them yet. It seems like they're small like us too. Like, they're not that big. So we're going to be like competitors right now, like doing land grabs. All right. Get them closer, get them in logistical range. A new advisor, we can appoint her. I don't really care about the advisors. Like, they're pretty good, but like I usually use them as like a political position to like keep people happy. I don't know. I don't know if I should put someone here now or probably wait. It won't piss off anyone yet. All right, we got a popular soldier in the 1st Independent MG Battalion. There's this one soldier in the 1st Independent MG Battalion that is a truly charismatic and beloved by all his comrades. I usually pick the option for the political side, so I'm gonna choose I don't like either of these profiles, so I don't know. I can't remember which one's the better one. I might just choose Heart, I guess.
Wilco.
I can't remember if that's a good choice. Tell me in the comments. All right. I like to leave us. No, I want to risk it for the biscuit and not have any garrison in my city. Because like having soldiers in your city, they do help keep order. So if a protest happens, you can sort of shoot the protesters, right? So that can be a good factor of having a garrison, but I won't do that. So we got to deal with this threat to our west. I don't know what it is. It could be some overpowered shit, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're pretty good. We got 13 political power. Let's see if we can play anything. That's pretty decent. We'll roll the dice and see if we can get a good leader. All right, do we get anyone good? No. It's worth a try. I have rolled pretty good leaders from that. So I always think it's worth, you know, rolling the dice on that one. Could do paranoia, but that's going to stuff up our... It's going to give us more unrest, which I don't think is useful at this point. I'll send another spy out to gather intel. See how much intel this gives you? It's so good. I'm having a good run right now. My leaders are kind of shit, but I'm not surrounded by a lot of powerful enemies. So I think this is going to be pretty good for us. I want to build some more. Oh, should we build more infantry? Since we're pretty safe, like we don't have like immediate threats. I'm going to start building some mining So we're going to build a recycling facility. That'll take a while to build up, won't it? 2 rounds of 145 industrial points. We're still making 62 a pop. I think I'll just create more soldiers for now. You don't want to invest into industry too early on. You want to have some defenses, because if enemies just rock up to your borders and you don't have anything to protect yourself, then it's kind of game over. So yeah, we're just going to build some more infantry, and we're going to go to the next turn. No change in our borders, so that's pretty good. We're not going to get encircled by anything. We got some leader stratagems for our commanders, but I don't like this one. Experience growth. Yeah, experience is pretty good to get, but you get negative 60% and negative 40% on your troops. So I think that's pretty bad, to be perfectly honest. We did get a diplomacy stratagem for offer protection, so we can do some diplomacy, try and unify with another regime, but there's non-aligned people next to us, so it doesn't really matter. So, all right, let's go. Okay, so our enemy has circled to our north. Oh, why is there a little hex there? Well, we got to deal with a threat next to us. That's annoying. Why is there like a little hex they own? I think we'll send a considerable amount of forces to deal with that. Okay, we got 2 enemy formations. Now let's expand a bit, because we need to like find some resources. I don't know, like if we go over these glaciers, will anything happen? So yeah, tanks. So tanks and motorized, they have pretty bad defense and attack. So going across these glaciers with armor is going to be not good. I don't know. Does this melt? I'm not sure. Like in this, I don't know. I've never played a world like this. Is just why it's so fun, because you don't know what you're going to get, right? In Shadow Empire. All right. I think sending over 20 militia, like a 20 strength militia unit is a safe bet to deal with those 3,600 rifle militia. Oh, I forgot to check. How good are my models? So I go to, what was it? Design. Okay, so we got 123 strength design. That's pretty good. 94 for MG. So we're actually doing all right for our models. But obviously we'll get better models over time, better weaponry. But that's not really a concern for us right now. It probably will be when this major gets tired of us and wants to kill us. But she's Republican. So I find that Republican major regimes, they don't really attack you straight up. So that's really good. We can offer protection. Nah, it's a minor. No, it's not a minor. Okay, we're going to attack with these militias. Try and surround them. I think I'll send up this smaller militia unit just to aid in surrounding this unit. And I will raise more infantry because we need to secure our borders. I always think that infantry is better, but you know, having a couple machine guns doesn't hurt. So we're going to build some of those, even though they eat up our ammo. Okay, so the Republican regime to our east has offered some diplomatic contacts. So that's a good sign. We will accept because we don't want to get invaded straight up. We could, tell me in the comments, guys, should we attack the regime because they have nothing on their borders right now? So tell me in the comments, guys, do you think we should do a surprise attack? Like an early surprise attack? I'm not sure. I don't know what they have because they have no troops in our border right now. So that's going to be interesting. Senator extradition. A former senator from the Sumerian domain has been living in Gallia for years. He fled to us after his country abolished its senate. He was welcome, but because he offered to share his great knowledge with us. However, now Sumerian domain is requesting his extradition. If we won't cooperate, they threaten to make life harder on our traders operating the domain. I do like meritocracy, so we're going to pick that. These guys, they don't like meritocracy, probably. Yeah, they're not a huge fan of meritocracy. Even our dude over here, he doesn't like it. But we got to piss them off a little bit because we got to get that meritocracy score up. That's our we're democratic right now, so we could go commerce to make people happy. Maybe that's a better idea. Keep them happy. It's a hard choice. Nah, we'll try and get our meritocracy up for now. We won't make them too mad, but yeah. I love meritocracy in this game. It's too strong. All right. Hopefully the Republic of DLC changes it. Because yeah, you can just unify with minor regimes pretty fast. So, but I'm not going to do that like heavily. You know, I'm not going to do that all the time. But there's no minor regimes next to us, so that doesn't really matter. All right. I think I've checked everything. How's our money going? I'm losing $9. Yeah, we're spending our BP. We could build a BP station right now, but don't think it's worth right now. Sooner or later we will. Yeah, because I need the initial money, initial resources to build up my forces. Because, you know, if you don't have a military, like, how are you going to protect all that industry, you know? Alright. We didn't get attacked, so that's good. Got a merc card, we got a spy card. Alright, so we could get a good character from this. Okay, so our enemy has moved to the west. Let's check him out. Okay, so we've got a huge horde of units to our northwest. Oh my god. Okay. So we got to deal with that straight up because we don't want that going into our back lines. We'll keep moving forward. Okay, we're probably going to aggro some more dudes over here. Is it worth trying to expand over here? Probably not, if I'm going to be frank. I don't know. I probably will, just to see what's over here. Okay, we're running out of logistical capability out here. Okay, we're encountering more enemy infantry. I don't know. It's probably like tanks. They could have tanks. I don't know. No, they're not aligned, so they won't have any tanks, actually. Only minor regimes have tanks, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to just be facing real folk. Alright. Could recruit another machine gun unit. Do I think that's worth? Probably not. I need more firepower, not defensive power. We got some political power. Could spend something here. What do I got? I can send a spy out. Can recruit a merc. Can't afford that right now. I could use up my fate point for 50 political points, but I don't think it's worth because I want to get these first because they might be something juicy. So we'll send a spy out. Why not? Another spy. Probably. Or should I send a spy into the... Yeah, we'll send a spy into the mage regime. See what is going on in there. Ah, our spies didn't get in. Hopefully it doesn't piss them off. They're still friends with us. Alright. Oh, we can still move our militia unit. Yeah, we'll move to the west. I've got to remember the hotkey for next unit. There must be a unit here, because I can't move into there. Deal with that enemy. Should I leave a machine gun unit in here? Probably not. We need everyone on the front line right now. Alright. Everyone's moved. Oh no, still got some units moving. Okay, so what they got here? Yeah, so still a hefty amount of troops in here probably. I am super surprised we have not encountered a minor regime yet. This might be an easy game. We'll see what happens. Okay, they're advancing on us. We got attacked. We're taking some loss. I know we didn't take any losses, but we had to retreat. We discovered a propeller engine. Not that great. I don't want aircraft right now. But a shadow diplomat, that could be useful. Because the shadow diplomat, like, it adds to your rolls. Your diplomacy rolls. If we encounter a minor regime, that might be useful, but not right now. Okay. So we're going to try and get our front going here. We got to get recon on these units because, yeah, we need a minimum of 400 to see the entire unit. And they got 2 hide points. There's not much terrain obscuring them, so that we can, you know, we need some recon buggies probably. But, you know, I love to get everything in this game. I love to get recon buggies, love to get more troops out. I love to build more buildings, but I can't right now. I got to choose what I want to focus on the most. So I think we'll move. Yeah, we'll just buff up our front line. Maybe we go around here. We need to deal with this unit right now. So I'm going to place our dudes right next to them. They're very weak, so we can take them. But we might get attacked by them. Hopefully we can just fight them back. Might need to build some roads soon. They've got another unit coming after us. We've got multiple tangos coming to our south. With these units, it's going to stop them. Like they're just going to like try and screen them out and stop them from moving into our land. Could build another infantry unit. Could save it for a buggy recon battalion, but that's not super important right now. Could start trying to build up some more mining, but you know, we need more. You know, we want to get some industry up. How much does that cost? Yeah, three rounds of industrial points. We could do that, or we can just build more infantry, which I always think is a good bet. Bam, more infantry to cover our front line. Oh, we got some decisions to make. We don't want to. So hold on, let me just check our tech. I would love to get automatic rifle. So we're going to continue to not research anything and just try and discover stuff. Request in helping fighting Syndic cells. Okay, they want our help to fight some rebels. Well, this guy hates us if we go government. But he's our top dude. We can't piss him off. He's already a little bit pissed off. We'll gladly help exterminate your rebels. Yes. We'll build up some autocracy, but that's not too bad.
Roger.
Cool. We pissed off our Director of Supreme Command, which is okay, I guess. But we kept our good dude happy. So I'm actually happy. I'm happy with that. Any stratagems I missed? No. Okay. Passed a turn. Anybody I missed? Oh no, I can move my troops up, but I won't. I don't want to do that. I want to try and block that unit off in case he wants to come forward. I'll pass turn. See what happens. Okay, our major is expanding to his west. We defended against a major attack, and we inflicted a lot of casualties. Holy shit, we killed a lot. We took some losses, but we killed 1,500 dead in the field. My militia forces held a parade, so that's pretty good timing. Still in the time of bureaucracy, which is really good. All right, now let's check our history. I wanted to see that attack, bro. So, yeah, the major is coming in to going from their west. So we got to try and beat them. Like beat the land grab, like that. We gotta grab as much land as possible if we can. We gotta deal with the immediate threat to our north. So this is the first battle. They lost 200. We lost nothing. They lost 200. We lost nothing. So we lost 100 men, but they lost 1,000 in return. So these units we were fighting are pretty dog shit. So we got a pretty good advantage here in terms of firepower. We did lose some militia units, some MG guns, and some militia, but we inflicted 300 casualties. See, this is the power of playing on the defense sometimes, is that they run into your lines and just get annihilated. So that's the power of just sitting there and just taking them, right? We'll continue to try and circle them to get that bonus. Why can't I move this unit? Yeah, we'll try and continue encircling them because we want to get that bonus. What's it called? concentric attack modifier. So this is what we're looking for. Let's see if we can kill them right now. We can possibly kill them. Right, that's a good odds. Again, it's not like perfectly accurate, but we're going to go in. See if we can inflict some damage. Come on, boys, get in there. We took some casualties, but we killed a fair few of them. They're running away. All right, we got them on the run. Gallia to arms. Gallia to arms, boys. All right, they're getting surrounded, so that's good for us. We'll send this unit to the west. I'm gonna build a road soon because we're getting our logistics is getting a bit stretched, I think. Where do I go? Current points. Yeah, we gotta use points. Yeah, I think we gotta start building a road now, just to get our logistics better. As we're starting to see my operational range is starting to get into the yellows. So I think a road, you don't want to like build too many roads in this game, because if you do, you're going to split out your industrial points. I mean, your logistical points. Because if you do that, then you got to think of logistics in Shadow Empire like water pipes. So you don't want too many water pipes everywhere. So I won't try like do in the middle a bit. So maybe in this direction, I'll build a road in this direction to the north, and I'll build another one to the south. I think I'll build one to the north first. Probably, I think, because this is a good road position because like it's near the front line of the major, so that might be good. But do I want it? I don't want it too close to the front line. Oh well. We'll start building the road now, just so we can get that initial foundation, because our borders are pretty secure right now. We were dealing with a significant force, but they're on the run, so we're doing okay. Militia parade. Look, I like having the militia on board, like an extra free unit that can cover your front line. I think that's always good. So keeping the militia happy is always a good thing. Should we pay the 200 credits? Yes, I will pay the 200 credits. Keep the militia happy, keep them going. Because in the late game, they just become nothing. Alright. Our resources are doing good. We're losing some ammunition. Our resources are all in the greens. We've got plenty of water. Got some food. Could run out of food eventually, but not that concerning right now. But militarily, we're doing all right. Come on, boys. Okay, so our major, he's... Ooh. Alright, we're defending. We're not taking any casualties. We killed 400 of them. That is nice to see. I wasn't able to hold the adventurer camp, but those missions are hard to do. So you don't want to fail too many of these promises, because your word score will go down. Then that affects your relations and affects a few things. But yeah, basically, yeah, this is really hard to do sometimes. Gain technological fascination. Is that a feat? We got some free 74 metal. Got Blitzkrieg, got proposed peace, send spy, always useful. Yep, that's all right. And yeah, guys, I think I'll end the episode right there. That was a good early game, I think. I'm on a good... That's a good roll of a planet right there. Even though it's a pretty deserty planet with not much happening, I got a good amount of land here I can take over, but there's no city to take over. So I'm going to be going over a lot of empty land, I'm pretty sure. Unless I discover another minor regime. Because I'm not sure, do non-aligned forces have cities? I'm not sure. I don't think they do. So this is going to be an interesting campaign. I can already see that we're going to need armor. We could probably get some aircraft going. And this is going to be a desert world playthrough, which I sort of love. And we got these interesting terrain pieces where you've got to be careful about these glaciers, because yeah, they're just really bad defensible positions. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can do there. Can we build a road on these? I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, that's the episode. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my gameplay of Shadow Empire. And yeah, guys, I'll see you later. Gallia thanks you for your service.